So today we're replacing our brake booster. This one is actually hydraulic. It runs on hydraulic fluid, or actually it runs off the power steering pump to be more specific. But if we walk around here, I can show you. Here it is. And I've taken the brake booster off. It just goes on here with the two bolts. But see all that liquid in here? That's power steering fluid leaking out of this unit. And it still functions, it still works. I just have to keep topping this thing off. But we're going to go ahead, and since we're parked for a few minutes or a few days or whatever it is till everything gets fixed, we're going to go ahead and change this guy out. We're also going to go down there and change out the power steering pump. We're going to knock both of them out because I've got to drain the system and clean everything, all that good fun stuff. So we'll go ahead and knock them both out while we're doing it. Back behind our brake reservoir, there's our new black shiny part. That's all installed. Next thing on the list, if we look down here, where that shiny pulley is, back side of that is the power steering pump. For that, we've got to get under the vehicle. You know, the more money I have in the bank, the harder it is to get under vehicles. I'm sure there's some correlation there. Okay, let's do this. So I pulled off the belt right there. And this down here, that's your pulley for that. It's a power steering pump. Maybe a little bit of play in that. I don't know what that play is, but there's my alternator. Hear that sound? Doesn't sound normal to you, does it? Nah, me neither. Wonder if maybe the sound I was hearing, I mean, maybe my power steering pump is fine. Maybe the sound I've been hearing is actually the alternator. I think we'll hold off on changing that because I got to get really dirty and yucky to change it. I think we'll hold off on that. Maybe change out this alternator because that doesn't sound good. Change the alternator, and if things seem normal after that, then maybe we've fixed our problem and I can take that power steering pump back and not get quite as dirty. Good times. Our new toy of the day. I'm going to replace this well-used guy back here. Just those two mounting bolts here. And then on the back, you got your wire hot there. Where was it? Somewhere. And there we go. There's a little plug. So just the two mounting bolts, a plug in, and one wire going to that. I think it's just one wire. Anyways, it's definitely just one bolt. Or one nut. Or two nuts. Me and that one. Okay. I have a brand new car by the time I hit the road again. I've got two little tricks. First one, don't cut yourself. Second one is if you're doing one of these starters, this is where it screws in, but this front bracket, get down into here. This front piece here comes through, and you see how that's got that split on it? You get a hammer back here, and you hit those all the way forward. Hit those all the way forward. That way, it'll slide in, and when you tighten it down, these will snug back into where they need to be. But you hit that all the way forward. That way, your alternator bracket just drops right in. Okay, let's do this. That's set right in, and then I've got my bolts. My bolts and the threads on here, I hit that with peanut butter blaster, or PB blaster. Anywho, just to help clear out any gunk in there over time and get the yucky stuff out. But gonna wrap it up. So there's our new shiny toy in there, all looking pretty. And this guy is the old one, which still works fine. It still puts out a charge and everything, but the bearings in it are going, and I'll spin this and let you listen to that. And that's going to drag on the motor. That's probably my belt getting eaten up. I don't know, something. But yeah, if I had new bearings, you could take the whole thing apart, put new bearings in it, and keep on going. But not in the cards. What do we want to fix next?